I don't like anybody telling me what to do. And lately, the left wants to tell everybody it's the we all know this. You should stop telling me what to do. You go do it. You want to support stuff that the government should stay out of? You go do it. No one's stopping you from paying more taxes. I've got
actually disturbing on a fundamental level. It's gotten to the point where literally there's part of me, a deep part of me, that just, F it, bring it on. If you want to cancel me, go ahead. I mean,
there's moments that it's more. It reminds me of my anarchist background.
Buzz Lightyear just said no more to woke Disney. Toy Story 5 in chaos. Tim Allen strikes again. Tim Allen, the legendary voice behind Buzz Lightyear, is shaking up Hollywood once again. The Toy Story icon has never been one to stay silent. And now, with Disney doubling down on its woke agenda, he's making headlines like never before. Allen's latest move has sent shockwaves through the industry, putting Toy Story 5 on dangerously thin ice. From standing against Hollywood's political correctness to refusing to cave to cancel culture, Tim Allen is holding his ground, and Disney is scrambling. Social media is on fire, fans are rallying behind him, and Disney, well, they're in full-blown damage control mode. So what exactly did Tim Allen do this time? Why is Toy Story 5 hanging by a thread? And is Disney finally facing the consequences of going woke? Buckle up. We're breaking it all down. Allen has been the heart and soul of Buzz Lightyear since Toy Story debuted in 1995, lending his voice to the beloved Space Ranger across 4 films, spin-offs, and countless animated projects. Fans were thrilled when Allen recently confirmed that he was back in the recording booth for Toy Story 5, teasing that the story was really, really clever and not just another cash grab. After a grueling 5-hour voice session, Allen was hyped to return to the role that made him a household name. But now, Disney is in full-blown crisis mode. Reports have surfaced that Allen has walked away from the project, throwing Toy Story 5 into total disarray. This isn't the first time Allen has clashed with Disney. Back in 2022, Pixar made the highly controversial decision to recast Buzz Lightyear in the spin-off film Lightyear, replacing Allen with Chris Evans. Fans were furious, calling it a politically motivated snub against Allen's conservative views. But karma came fast. Lightyear bombed hard at the box office, proving that audiences weren't on board with Disney's agenda. And now, the battle between Tim Allen and Disney just reached a whole new level. Disney's woke agenda backfired, Lightyear flopped, and Tim Allen knew it would. When Disney released Lightyear, they expected another massive Toy Story-level hit, but what they got instead was a box office disaster. The film stumbled out of the gate, pulling in just $51.7 million on opening weekend. A shocking failure. For a franchise that once dominated the industry, Tim Allen wasn't surprised. In fact, he didn't hold back his criticism, calling Lightyear confusing and unnecessary. According to Allen, the movie had zero connection to the Buzz Lightyear character he made famous. Instead of embracing the beloved Toy Story, Disney pivoted to a backstory about a so-called real Buzz Lightyear, and fans weren't having it. Adding fuel to the fire, Allen pointed out that the team behind Lightyear was completely different from the creators who made the first 4 Toy Story films such massive hits. This only intensified speculation that Disney was deliberately trying to distance itself from Allen, not because of talent, but because of politics. But Lightyear's failure wasn't just about Allen's exclusion. The film also sparked global controversy due to its same-sex kiss scene, which resulted in bans across multiple countries, including Malaysia and the UAE. Disney refused to cut the scene, even though it risked alienating audiences in conservative regions. The result? A politically charged flop that sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and Disney's troubles didn't stop there. At the same time, the company dived headfirst into another firestorm, this time over Florida's Parental Rights in Education bill, which critics labeled the Don't Say Gay bill. Disney's decision to publicly oppose the legislation sparked outrage from conservatives and even led to political clashes with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. All of this fed into a growing backlash against Disney. Fans were frustrated. Many believed the company had become more focused on pushing social messaging than creating the incredible stories that once defined Disney magic. And Tim Allen? He's never been one to stay silent. He's openly spoken about how Hollywood's political climate is brutal for conservatives, even once comparing it to 1930s Germany due to the extreme pressure to conform. With Lightyear's failure and Toy Story 5 now in chaos, the question remains, has Disney finally pushed too far? Tim Allen versus Disney. the battle continues. Is Toy Story 5 doomed? Tim Allen has never been a stranger to Hollywood's cancel culture. Back in 2017, his hit sitcom Last Man Standing, one of the highest-rated comedies on TV, was unexpectedly canceled by ABC. The move stunned fans and led to speculation that Allen's conservative beliefs played a role in the network's decision. But Fox wasn't about to let that success go to waste. They revived the show, reinforcing the belief that Allen had been unfairly targeted. So, when Disney announced that Allen was returning for Toy Story 5, many fans were skeptical. Was this a genuine comeback, or just damage control after Lightyear's humiliating box office failure? Some believed that bringing Allen back was Disney's way of appeasing angry fans, while others saw it as a sign that the company was shifting away from its recent political controversies. Allen, for his part, seemed thrilled to be back. He called himself blessed to return as Buzz Lightyear and hinted that the story was a worthy addition to the franchise. But now, it looks like things have fallen apart. Again, reports are swirling that Tim Allen has walked away from Toy Story 5, reigniting tensions between him and Disney. The exact reasons remain unclear, but given Allen's rocky history with the company, many believe it could be due to creative differences, or even political disagreements. Disney has doubled down on its diversity and inclusion agenda, often at the expense of traditional storytelling. If Allen wasn't willing to compromise on Buzz Lightyear's character, it's very possible that Disney pushed him out. If true, this would be yet another case of Hollywood alienating iconic talent to push a specific message. Message. And the fallout? It could be catastrophic for Toy Story 5. The movie is already under immense pressure to live up to its legendary predecessors, but without Allen, it's facing an uphill battle. Because let's be real, Buzz Lightyear isn't just another animated character, he's an icon. And a huge part of that is thanks to Tim Allen. So if Disney is truly moving forward without him, one question remains. Is Toy Story 5 already doomed? Why Story 5 in crisis? Will Disney listen to fans or face another disaster? Tim Allen's distinct voice and comedic timing are what made Buzz Lightyear an icon. And if Disney dares to replace him again, they could be facing yet another fan revolt, just like the backlash that doomed Lightyear. Fans have already taken to social media, flooding Twitter and forums with frustration. Many are calling for Disney to either bring Allen back or scrap the project entirely. This isn't just about Toy Story 5. It's about whether Disney is willing to listen to its audience, or if it will double down on the same path that's led to one box office disaster after another. From Lightyear to the Marvels, Disney's recent string of flops suggests that audiences are growing tired of politics over entertainment. If the studio doesn't repair its relationship with Allen, Toy Story 5 could be the next casualty in their ongoing struggle to balance ideological messaging with good storytelling.